Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some awesome Christmas decor. Hi my friend, thank you so much for stopping by today and spending some time with me. I'm super excited to be sharing these DIYs. They turned out really beautiful and I am super excited to be crafting for Christmas. I just love Christmas decor. It is so beautiful. And so I am going to be starting off with this Dollar Tree faux book. You can see here it is a box also, so you can place stuff inside. I'm going to make a nice little Christmas book that you can open up and you can see what's inside. So I'm going to start off by using this ivory white paint. I'm going to paint the pages of the book because this book is from Halloween decor. So you can see it has splatters there and stuff just to make it look spooky, but I'm going to clean that up using this white paint. I'm just going to go all the way around, and it did take me about 3 coats to get it fully covered. It did not want to go away on the first coverage, but that's fine. I just let it dry in between each coat, and I gave it about 3 coats. And once that is done, I am going to take this beautiful wrapping paper. In case you missed my last video, I do have this wrapping paper and you can get some money off when you are shopping for your custom wrapping paper this holiday season. You guys, they have tons of beautiful custom papers, and you can even upload your own design and have that paper as well, so that is really nice. The link will be in my description box if you want to check them out. But I do want to place this all the way around the book, so I'm going to take my Mod Podge and I'm going to place a nice layer on top of the book, and then I'm just going to simply start pressing the paper down. I do like to go and smooth it with my hands first, and then I take my Cricut tool and I just use that to help me scrape out any air bubbles that may be underneath and everything like that, and to get it nice and sharp on those edges. And then we're just going to continue on wrapping it around the whole entire book. Once we get it all the way around, I am going to take my little sharp knife from Dollar Tree and I'm just going to trim away those edges and make it nice and flush to the book. And then of course I do want to take also my sand block and just sand it down as well to make sure there's no hanging bits and pieces and to get it looking really nice. Then we're going to go in with the inside of the book and make it look really nice and pretty. I want it to look like when you open the book, it's a nice, beautiful winter wonderland-ish theme. So I thought that would be super beautiful. So I'm just adding this frosted greenery that you can find at Dollar Tree. And I'm just hot gluing it down little by little. So that way I can also add in this little tree that's there and a couple other stuff. I do add some faux snow. So I just take my hot glue gun and I put some hot glue to the bottom of the book, and then I just simply grab a handful and put it down and I shake up the box. That way all of that faux snow can go onto that hot glue, and I continue to do that all the way around inside of the book, so that way it can look like snow has fallen inside as well. Then I'm going to go in with the little tree. These are bottle brush trees that you can find at Dollar Tree. I am just going to trim the bottom where the wire is because it's a bit too tall for the book and it doesn't let the book close. So I'm just going to trim the bottom of it just like that with my wire cutter and then stick it back onto the little wooden base there, and then I'm going to hot glue it down to the bottom of the book just so I can look 3D and really beautiful. I do end up putting another one of those little trees later on, but now I'm going to go in with this beautiful Christmas ribbon. I want to wrap it and hot glue it down to the rim of the book inside, so that way it can cover up that old white page paper from the Halloween look of it. So I'm gonna take my hot glue and place it to the back, and then I'm just going to continue pressing it down all the way around my book, so that way it can give it a nice festive look and incorporate all together and look really nice. And then I add a few final touches by adding these beautiful red poinsettias. And then I add 2 of them, but you could add more if you wanted. I just didn't want it to, be too full and cover up the frosted greenery. So I just added 2 of those right there with some hot glue. And then I decided to go in with this beautiful red ribbon that says Merry Christmas in gold. This is from Dollar Tree. I'm going to run it along the spine almost where it folds the opening of the book, and I'm gonna hot glue it down and run it across, so that way it looks really nice and sort of hides that imperfections of where we added the other festive plaid ribbon. Then I also just took a little strip and I ran it across the top of the book just so it can kind of look like a title, or make it look really pretty in the front as well. And I just ran that across the top and along the spine. I didn't put it on the bottom of the book because you're not going to be able to see that. All you want to, you're going to see the spine and the top of the book. So I just placed that down with my hot glue gun, and then you can just see how beautiful this DIY turned out. I really love it. And you guys, you can see there that I did add some frosted greenery to the bottom of the book. I'm not sure why it didn't record. I thought I had that footage, but I just simply hot glued it down to the bottom of the book so it can look nice and festive on the outside as well. And look how beautiful it looks inside. I absolutely love it. It's just a winter wonderland scene, and I really adore this piece. You would have to let me know what you think. Next up, my friends, I have here this wooden plank from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna make a really nice sign. I'm gonna give it a nice distressed coating of this white paint, and that is why I'm adding it the way I am, just here and there, because I do want some of it to look, chipped off and distressed. So I find that whenever you are wanting a distressed look, I just lightly stroke the piece with my paintbrush, and it's just gonna organically give it that nice distressed look. As you can see here, is looking really beautiful. So that's just a little technique if you don't want to do the extra step of sanding it down, and I find it to work great. So now I'm gonna go in with this pre-cut vinyl. I got this from Target a while back. I'm not sure if they have it this year, but it did come with 3 different cutouts. So I'm gonna place it to, not to the center, a little bit off to the right side, and I thought this was super cute just to add on this sign. I'm gonna try my best to eyeball it and kind of get it, as even as possible. I do take my ruler there to kind of help me get it nice and straight. But then I'm gonna put the first line on the top here, and then the second line right at the bottom of it. Just as it is on the paper, I'm gonna place it onto my sign. So once I get that on there, I'm gonna go in with this beautiful plaid paper, not paper, ribbon from Dollar Tree. This one is really cute. It does have a little bit of glitter, and I'm not too big on glitter, but you can't really notice it and tell in the ribbon. So I want to take a strip and run it across that left side of the sign, and I'm just gonna hot glue the ends down to the back of that wood piece so that way it can stay nice and tight. Make sure you stretch it around nice and tightly so that it's not looking loose or anything, and just use your hot glue gun to push those ends down. Once we get that there, I am gonna take these little golden bells from Dollar Tree, and I want to string some jute string inside of them just like this. Now you could hang them as you see here with the double string if you tie it at the top, but I don't like how that looks, so I'm just going to tie it regularly, and add the knot on the top of the bell, and then cut off that end so that way I can just have it on one string. And I'm gonna just hot glue it down to the back of the sign so that way they can hang on the front of my sign. Are you excited for the holidays coming up? It is November 1st, and we are kicking off November with some beautiful holiday decor. Let me know if you're excited, if you have plans for this holiday season to maybe travel, visit family, or just stay home. For us, we are going to stay home. And so, yeah, just let me know down below in the comments. I love to hear from you guys and to talk to you guys. Now I'm taking the same ribbon, and I'm gonna add another strip to the bottom as you saw there, so that way it can look sort of like a wrapped present, which I thought would be really cute. And then I'm gonna take the same ribbon once again to make a cute little bow. Now I'm no perfectionist or pro at making bows, so I just do it as I would tie my shoes and just call it a day. It does come out really nice either way, so I don't mind how it looks. And then I just make the tails look pretty by just folding that tail in half, and then you cut it at an angle, and it gives you those nice pretty tails for your bow. And of course, I'm just gonna take a bit of hot glue and then press that bow to the top there where those strings are. from the bells, and that's just gonna finish it off really nicely. And I absolutely love how this turned out, my friend. Absolutely cute, simple, and so festive. You would have to let me know what you think, because I love to hear your feedback, and if you would give this a try. I do hope that you would give it a try. It's super simple and absolutely beautiful. My friends, I am super excited to announce that today's video is in collaboration with a sweet friend of mine, Sandra, over at the Shrowin's Nest. If you don't know her, then I suggest you head on over to her channel. This is just some of her work here, and it's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. She does a ton of different things, and I love her work. As you can see here, they are all gorgeous. She's going to be showing you some holiday decor as well. So don't forget, once you are done watching my video, head on over and to her channel and check out the DIYs that she's going to be showing you today, because I'm sure you will not be disappointed. Of course, the link will be in my description box below, and I hope you will check her out. So with that being said, moving on to the next DIY, I have here this little wood plank from Dollar Tree. On the label of the little wooden sign, it does say faux book, so you can DIY this as a nice little faux book, which would be super cute. But for today, I am going to be taking this brown paint, and it was running low, so I did add some water in it just so it can kind of be like a stainer for my wood piece and give me that brown color that I am looking for. So I am just putting that all over this piece on the front and back and the sides. So once that's nice and completely dried, I am going to take my sand block and I'm going to sand it down really well, because this piece does have a lot of chipped pieces. So I want to make sure that it's nice and smooth. And you know, when you pick it up, you don't get any splinters. So I'm just sanding it down really well. Then I'm going to be taking that red paint marker and I'm going to be painting in this wood slice. You could find these at Hobby Lobby, or even Dollar Tree carries them sometimes. I'm going to paint the whole entire thing in because I want to hot glue this down to this other wood piece. And if you can't tell already, we are making a little Rudolph sign decor piece, and this turned out really cute and adorable, and I love it. It is just super easy to make, but it looks really precious. So I'm going to take my hot glue gun and hot glue it down onto the wooden sign. And then before I draw on the little eyes, I want to add the antlers. And for the antlers, I'm going to be using this frosted greenery from Dollar Tree. The reason why I put these first is so that way I can really see and lay out where I need the eyes to go. So I did take my pencil and I just sort of traced and sketched where, where and exactly how I want the eyes before doing it with the marker, just in case I make any mistakes. And I am just making sort of an oval shape for the eyes, which is really simple to do. You don't have to feel, intimidated by just freehanding it. It's rather simple. If you have even and something of an oval shape to help you trace it, that would be great as well. So once I get it nice and traced, I am going to go over it with the black marker and just color it in as well. So it would be fine if you didn't have any paint markers but you use paint instead. That will be completely fine, and it will be the same thing. You guys, this would be super cute if you did all 9 of Santa's reindeers and kind of wrote their names somewhere, maybe on the bottom. That would be a really cool and neat DIY. Let me know if you would like to see that. I think I would take on the challenge if you would like to see that in one of my upcoming videos. But you can see here how I'm coloring them in, and then once those are colored in, I am going to take the white paint marker and color in the white parts for the eyes. And then I am going to add a few final touches. I do add that beautiful plaid ribbon to make a bow for the bottom of the antlers, and I just put it down with some hot glue, and that just finishes it off, and it looks really beautiful. And then I'm going to take those gold bells once again, and I am going to just hot glue down a couple onto the bottom of the bow. And as you can see there, I did cut off the tails of my bow because I thought it would look a little better so that the tails won't cover up the reindeer's eyes. And that was it, you guys, and I absolutely love how this turned out. Super sweet and adorable and very nice and easy to make as well. You would have to let me know what you think of this one and if you would give it a try, because I really love it. Thank you so much, my friend, for spending some time with me today. I truly appreciate you. Don't forget to check out my friend Sandra and all of her beautiful creations. The link will be in my description box. And I will see you all on the next one. Take care. God bless. Bye.